Hi, we are DIY Doctor. We've got a few things going on in one of our workshops and it's getting a bit nippy. We're in the middle of winter and I'm just going to go and turn our space heater on. And this particular space heater has been sent to us by Master Climate Solutions. It's a master heater, it's the B300 CED, and it's an incredible piece of kit. They sent it to us 2 or 3 days ago. We've been using it ever since, and as soon as we turn it on, we're as warm as toast. Come on, I'll tell you how it works. We've been using it for a couple of days, and it's phenomenal. Very, very clever heater. You can see the first thing that I'll point out here is that there's a thermostat connection box, and in order to connect the thermostat, which we'll talk about in a moment, there's a little cap in the end. So the cap comes out of there, and as you can see from the lights, when the cap goes in, it completes the circuit. So the heater can be used without the thermostat, but the cap always needs to be in. So we'll leave that in for now while we demonstrate what's going on. It's a direct heater, it's a diesel heater, and before the diesel gets anywhere near these two really powerful combustion chambers, it's filtered twice. It's filtered as it goes into the tank. There's a filter as you put the diesel in, and then as it comes into each chamber there's a separate filter which filters the diesel. So it's pure diesel that goes into here. Being a direct heater, the air pressure from behind causes a negative pressure inside which sucks the diesel into the combustion chamber, and as it combusts it blows the heat out of the front. So it's quite important, in fact it's very important, to have some ventilation when you're using this type of direct heater. We've got doors and windows and roof vents all over the place, so we're quite safe in here, but that's an important point to remember. You do need some ventilation. But an incredibly powerful heater. You can see that each combustion chamber will work independently, so we can fire up one or both of them. So let's just do one for now, and you can listen to the then we'll do number two. I'm sure you can hear that kicking in, so we're now on full power. We'll turn it off just for a second. I just did that to demonstrate just how easy these master heaters are to fire up. Sometimes it's an awful lot of problem priming heaters, etc., etc. But this is simply just the press of a button and away we go. And it gets even easier. Let's turn that towards the job so that I can carry on working. Now you saw the little thermostat block behind me, so I've taken that plug out, and instead of the plug I'm going to insert the thermostat itself. So we just plug that in and we have the same effect. Now I've set that to 5 degrees. Quite clearly we need that a bit higher. So as I turn the heater up, the lights come on. I can then operate the heater from the thermostat. So by turning that down, it will cut the heater out. So when the air in the room reaches the temperature set on the thermostat, it'll turn it off. To turn it up again, all I have to do is increase it down. Now that's really very handy because this cable is probably a couple of meters long, so I can site that wherever I like and I can operate that heater from this thermostat. It's quite incredible how sensitive this is, given the power of these twin combustion chambers. I can set this to within 2 or 3 degrees. Quite amazing. So this is an incredible heater, the B300 CED from Master Heaters. We're very, very pleased to be able to work with them. We get asked to test an awful lot of products. We always insist on having them for 2 or 3 days so we can really put them through their paces in real conditions such as our workshop. However untidy it is, there's an awful lot of work goes on in here, and this is just the tool for keeping our guys warm.